so, you know, and maybe Renee's running late, I mean, he's been coming, but, yeah. Let's just give it like 3 or 4 minutes.
Yeah.
And then,
Somebody.
then we'll just call it on account of rain.
Right.
And just, I mean, it's okay. I mean, I'm blessed by getting ready for these, even if no one shows up. So I mean, I'm reworking the confirmation material that I hope I use over and over again over the next 10 years. I mean, I feel like we have some real potential. I mean, we're starting to get a few students coming in from the junior high.
Yeah.
And I hope there's more. And I mean, they're going to always be curious. And I just, I mean, this kind of cross-cutting of the catechism, I think it makes it more interesting and more relevant for the kids. And so, but I've got to work through it. So I mean, I've taught it the old-fashioned way a bunch of times, but never, So I mean, even if, I got ready for tonight, but even if no one shows up, I mean, that's okay. I was blessed. And just, it's a small congregation, right? It's just the way it goes. I mean, it's been something I've wrestled with my entire ministry. And they've always had small churches, and they've always sort of been, you sort of fight and pump air in the tires, but you feel like there's holes and it's just kind of leaking out, right? So,
yeah.
And my first one at Grace, they actually grew a little bit while I was there. I mean, we had maybe 25 more in worship by the time I left in 5 years than when I got there. But it was just always a lot of work, and there's people leaving while they were coming. And here it's been kind of more like it's been sliding down slowly, but the problem is that in Seguin, I mean, we're the only LCMS church in town, so there are a lot of people coming. But now, like around here, I mean, it's like, well, either you draw in from the middle, and Eli knew people that, like the Parkers are here because of him, and some other people joined. But I don't know how. I mean, I reach out to people, wider than just like right around the church, it's. I mean, I personally, I feel like there's a chance. I mean, I'm still, like I told Ricky, I mean, I'm either gonna succeed or I'm gonna go down swinging, one of the two. It's my last project, so.
Yeah, we had some of us that, still lived in the neighborhood. Most of them have all died off at this point.
Right. No, it's right. It's right. I mean, it was.
We came in the neighborhood, we were kind of that generation, just 10 years, younger than those.
Right, exactly.
And so I'm still here, but.
Yeah, a lot of the
had
kind of
a lot
World War
my
II
neighbors.
generation that kind of lived around here.
All the accordions that used to be by me are gone.
A lot of the folks moved out, the kids moved out, and it's a changed neighborhood, but, I think I think the call's still here. I mean, I don't get discouraged by numbers too much anymore. I mean, I used to, but, you know what? I mean, God's in charge, and, ones that are supposed to be here show up, but I'm not gonna sit there and talk to you, one-on-one. That's kind of awkward for 45 minutes, so. I really appreciate you coming.
Yeah. I didn't come that day because of the rain, that one.
Right. Oh, no. You never need to feel bad about not coming, Carrie. You've been so loyal, and I'm so grateful, so, no, I don't think there's no cause for you to ever feel bad. No, you've been a huge support to me, and I'll always appreciate it. It's just, I'm a little surprised. I mean, Derek said he was coming, but, and he was.
We hope he's okay.
What's that?
We hope he's
okay.
okay.
I hope he's okay. I'm sure it's just, I guess, Sammy, right, the guy that's been doing the slides, right? And he lives with Derek, or lived with Derek. I got a call from him yesterday or 2 days ago, I think it was yesterday, saying that he got a job offer in Midweek, and so he's taking off. And so it's like, but that's just life in the church, right? I mean, people come in and then they leave, right? And so, but
he seemed to be fitting in so well.
Yeah. Oh, he said he'll always remember us, and I hope he does. But what can you say? You got a job, and yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, it was always a stretch, you know, I mean, our sister congregation in down, you know, St. Paul's downtown, I mean, they're a lot bigger than we are, and they don't do admin, they don't do like weeks, and just like, can't get enough people, I mean,
Yeah.
my minimum is lower than his minimum, but, I mean, every once in a while, you know, the sled runs into the rocks, I mean, what can you say?
That's right.
And, you know, it's just the chance you take when you have a real small congregation, say, come midweek, I mean, everyone's busy. It's funny though how things have changed. I mean, my dad, I remember growing up with my dad, I mean, if Trinity Lutheran Church in New York, I mean, if they had a service, he went. And the kids went too, unless we were sick.
Oh, yeah.
That's just what we did.
That's when I learned I needed glasses. I was in third grade and I couldn't read the hymn, Lord, I couldn't read numbers.
Interesting. Yeah, no, I remember I was thinking when I was in first grade, was the first time I figured out, I was looking at my dad to see what the hymn numbers were, and then I figured out the hymn boards. Oh, it's like a secret code
Yeah.
up on the wall, right? But I mean, just all these memories, right? And I mean, even the kids, like, you know, that we would say are like the regulars, I mean, they don't have that same experience of just always going.
No.
And it's just changed.
I don't even know how to relate to the kids anymore, you know, it's just.
It's hard, it's hard,
so
it's hard, I
away.
mean, well, you know, Ricky, our own grandkids, I mean, it's just things have changed.
Oh, yeah, so much.
I mean, people don't do it the way they used to. I mean, and I don't wanna sound like, you know, some old codger, you know, saying that's no good. I
Right.
mean, I understand why things maybe have changed, but, I mean, yeah.
It's such exponential change now that it just.
Yeah, and I mean,
Even my other son up in Little Land, he says, I get even feel like just an old codger, I just don't like all this change.
It is.
He's 57.
No, it's crazy. You know, I went, you know, Imee's mom passed away, and I did her funeral for her, Susie, yeah, Signs. I don't know if you remember her, but she did come here for a while.
Yeah, I never really knew her, I was
But,
just.
but I went to her funeral, and, it was really sort of interesting driving down to the graveside. The 28 or so funeral director that I was sitting in the hearse next to, you know, I was driving down, he said he was feeling like things were changing too fast. He's 28 years old. He said it's not even the same as when I was 22. I mean, even he's feeling disoriented. It's pretty crazy.
Yes. So.
I mean, he was sounding like this old conservative guy to me. You know, it's like,
Yeah.
oh man, just don't know, you know, what to do anymore. It seems like everything's changed. It's like, yeah. It's like I don't know. I mean, it's very disorienting.
Yes.
It's very disorienting. And I mean, I'm leaning into the traditions a little bit more, like you say, for the festival half of the year, and I hope, just tell people, look, we're gonna always keep doing this. You know, just come and be a part of it, and it's something that isn't gonna change. But, you know, people just, I don't know, I feel like they can't be bothered, but I guess, to a certain extent, I hear it all the time, I feel like the guy that runs a gym, because when I went to the gym, I remember the first time I felt like I better need to go, I had, kids, I was young, and when I felt so good, but the next day it was like so hard to go again, right, you know, and I think it's the same thing with church. I mean, it's like people go and they say, oh, that was so great, I felt so uplifted or whatever, but next Sunday, you're so busy and the kids are doing this and doing that, and like, oh, I just can't
If you
make
miss a
it.
Sunday, it's so much easier to miss the next Sunday.
Yes,
you know,
exactly. And so, I don't know what to do. I think I'm gonna start texting people when they don't show up, just to remind them, saying, come on back.
Put them on their list or.
Yeah, something. We need to do something different, because, the way things are going right now, it can't support the weight. In the end, it's not gonna be good, but like I said, I'm optimistic because, you know, God's still in charge. I mean, He hasn't changed. As I read, that was in the epistle reading last week, which I didn't really talk much about in the sermon, but Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever, right? That's what we can hang on to, you know? I mean, yeah, you and I, we've seen a lot of change in our lives, haven't we? And it's just like not the same world that we were born into. And, you know, I just, in a lot of ways, I get, if I let myself, I get really sad about it. But,
Oh, yes.
but there's just no point in that. There's just no point in that. Because you know I'm not gonna go there. I mean, what does that do? I mean, and the thing I always remind people, say, let's turn back the clock. He says, you know, the good old days is how we got here, right? I mean, no, we need to figure out how to move forward and like try to maybe restore some things, but like do things differently so that it, you know, kind of it holds with people a little better. Because I mean, the truths that we talk about here, I mean, they're true no matter how crazy things get. So anyway, it's fun chatting.
Okay.
And you know, I appreciate you driving over. I know it's not too far for you,
Yeah.
so I don't feel too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'd feel worse. I'm gonna feel worse if Renee shows up here in the next 5 or 10 minutes. I'm gonna wait a little bit just to make sure, because he might be running late, and then maybe, yeah, I'll talk to him for a little bit, but, because he comes all the way over from 90, so that's a ways, yeah. But anyway, yeah, we'll try again next week, one more time.
Not Wednesday.
Yeah, well, Wednesday next week is be the last one. Maybe I'll cancel it. I mean, I don't know. Because because everyone's saying, oh, why do it? I mean, it's really just to finish out the schedule. And then it's like, you know what, no one's gonna notice. So I think maybe I'll just say on Sunday, we just kind of ran out of gas on that.
Yes, because we have Thursday and Friday.
We have Thursday and Friday anyway, so say, just put
Yeah.
all our chips on that. Hey, come on Thursday, Friday. Yeah,
Yes.
so, yeah, and
Yeah.
Friday might be a little late for you. I don't know if you don't like to drive after
Yeah,
dark.
I'm not sure either about that. I'm not, is it right at midnight?
Yeah, no, I
I know
totally,
it's so close, but
I totally get it, Gary, and, you know, and I apologize for not, like, doing it midday, but, you know, just, yeah,
Yeah, when growing up, everything closed down at 3:00 and people went to church in our small town.
yeah. Well, I mean, it's crazy in Fredericksburg where we live. We watched it change. I mean, when we moved there in 2002, you walk around Saturday at 5 o'clock and there's nothing going on Main Street. It was like a ghost town. You know, we just walk by ourselves, and now it's like at bars and music places and all the people from the wineries, you know, just, and the shops are open, you know, all the time because they're trying to get their sales up, and it's just like a shopping mall now.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's tough. It's tough for the people that work in the stores. I mean, they used to be able to close down and just go home and have a life, but now it's like, oh man.
Yeah, I never felt bad because Jared was in the hospital, so, you know, I figured they have to work around the clock, and I didn't, you know, really didn't anything much working weekends and holidays and, you know. that
Well, I
was
mean,
just
that's,
part of it.
yeah, I mean, there's some businesses that have always been like that, but,
Yeah.
you know, but I mean, it's tough when it's like retail, right? It's just, you're just doing it for the convenience of the consumer, right? Yeah. Hopefully they can,
Yeah,
get
Jeff
the
was-
cash register to run a little longer, right?
Jeff was working at HEB before they started working on these.
Uh-huh.
And so he grandfathered those kids in, they didn't have to work on
Oh,
Sundays.
wow, interesting.
When they first made the rollover, so that was
That's
nice. to
interesting.
see.
How long ago was that? Must have been a while back, huh?
Yeah, when he was still in high school.
Yeah. Interesting. All right, well, have a great evening. It was fun chatting.
All right.
Yes, and we'll see you on Sunday.
Yeah, I guess I don't know if maybe Saturday, my daughter-in-law was trying to make us plan Saturday.
No,
so I'm not sure what's gonna happen.
again, don't